Hello there, Tim. And hello, everyone else. Welcome to what I'm kind of hoping is my last episode of Spiritfarer, or at least for a while. I'm not gonna come back from it like after playing tonight. I just figure tonight I'm going to be focusing on getting everybody who's on my boat right now on my boat. Hello, as you're active. Hooray for laundry night. It is a good time. But essentially, I want to get Gustav, Astrid, and someone else off my boat before heading out. Although I think those are the only two I really have to worry about. I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler right now. Buck can't move on because apparently he's already moved on. His constellation's already up in the sky. It's why we don't get, like, we don't meet him as a shade. We meet him automatically as an animal. There's kind of like some lore on that, like he's supposed to be like a manifestation of your sister's best friend who died a long time ago, but or Stella's sister, but she kept talking about her friend because he played D&D, and Buck is essentially the reason why Stella likes Dungeons and Dragons. And Tim is making spicy ramen. Hooray! Sounds like we're all having fun tonight. So what I'm going to be doing is I need to complete tasks for Astrid and tasks for Gustav, and then since your sister Lily, who we got last time after releasing Gino, or sending him to the afterlife, we can technically start the beginning of the end anyway. We don't have to release all the spirits off our boat if we don't want to, but I would at least like to get the spirits that are currently on my boat off my boat. There's still a couple more we can get, but I think I'm going to leave that for a later time. For now, I think this needs to be, if not close to, the end for me. So first off, let's see what Francis wants here. Francis says, "It's your lucky day. How lucky you must be. I've got a new errand just for you. Fresh off the presses. Have a look-see." Okay. What? A royalty oh, okay. That's, thanks, man. That really helps. Ah! Help, I'm drowning. Oh, I can sell this. Okay. Right, what are our quests? For Astrid, let Astrid live her best life. 06. So, basically, for 6 days, you need to talk to Astrid at least once a day. Oh, we didn't even start looking for... Oh, crap. Okay, we're gonna need to work on that. Oops. We need to talk to Astrid once a day. And then we also need to get Eric Deskman so that we can upgrade Gustav's house. So, trying to remember, where's Eric Deskman again? Oxbury. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna hop, skip, and jump over there. What do I have for food? I'm sorry. Would you like some glue? I'm not gonna give him glue. I did accidentally give him glue once before. It didn't end well. Here, have some fish sticks. And then he gave me some snacks. True story. Yay! Blah, blah, blah. I'm not being dramatic. You're being traumatic. You can have some surströmming. Your favorite. This way. Oh. Yeah, I do too, Azure Active. I have a lot of clothes. It's a bit of a problem. I acknowledge it's a problem. That was getting annoying. It wasn't Gino. His name was Giovanni. Okay. First, we're gonna give you your favorite. I couldn't ask for a better noodle soup. So last time, since I've been holding it off, we said goodbye to Giovanni, and I cried a lot. And the reason why I cried a lot was, Giovanni's does hit hard because you find out he was technically, like, a pseudo-grandfather to you, just as Astrid was, like, your grandmother. And he said something very sweet, and at the time of that stream, my uncle was very sick. And he ended up passing away a week after that stream. And I I took it very, very hard. It's still really hard, but it's getting easier to talk about. And so I really needed a break from this game, and I guess from streaming in general, because then my job started up again, and it was all just kind of bad timing. So part of the reason why I'm doing this is I want to get through the missions. I want to start a new game, particularly Silk Song, because I loved Hollow Knight. I still love Hollow Knight, and I want to give Silk Song the best shot I can, even though I'm probably going to be terrible at it. And I want to focus more on the games that I was playing with CCAT and Ally Mazing and One Eyed Fool, if we ever get that one back up, which we might. So essentially, tonight's just going to be about getting everybody off the boat, saying goodbye, and then sending myself off. And then I'll treat this like Hollow Knight or Rune Factory, where I don't play it regularly, but I do come back to it when I want to. So, because that's just how I play these games. Anyway, let's look at chat. I know I have so many closes because I go long periods without having to do them. Yeah, that too. That's, before I had the privilege of living in a house, every apartment I lived in, you had to pay for laundry. And, I didn't want to pay for laundry, so I didn't do laundry. So instead I would just buy new clothes. True story. It was annoying. And now I have all these clothes. A lot of them I barely wear. Or I'll also see something and be like, oh my gosh, I love this. I'm going to wear this all the time. And then I don't wear it. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what Astrid has to say. There's always been something particularly great about living all by yourself. Give her a hug. Yay. Oh, also we found out that Astrid was apparently helping her mother, remembered painful memories. Astrid's and her mother were hiding Jews in their house. And that's why she and Giovanni basically got together. He was apparently part of the Italian resistance. Like, they were against Mussolini and his fascist regime. And yeah, so they come from a very tough time. So that was a bit of a downer, but you know, we need those downers. It makes the story more interesting. Oh, there's the cafe. Oh, hello there. Will you be having something? You're looking for someone? A famous woodworker? Oh, sure, of course. You're talking about my boyfriend. Or should I say my ex-boyfriend. I kicked him out of my house. Call it a disagreement. We haven't talked in a while, so I'm not sure where he could be. But knowing him, he's probably just hanging around in a park somewhere. I know he has a favorite spot somewhere in Amber Park Town. He was never much of a doer. Oh, right. One of the side quests I can do is, talk to delivery men in South Point docks. I have to talk to 100 of them? Yeah, let's just focus on our stuff here. Oh, and since we have Lily now, we can travel at night now. So that's pretty cool. This is our sister Lily. She doesn't talk much, but she does give the best hugs. The stuff with Jackie, Daria, and Teacher, I will definitely do another time. Oh my god. Y'all saw that, right? They just kind of, like, casually grew. Y'all just kind of casually grew their wool back. That was... Scorpia gives... She sure does. You can be biased all you want. I agree. She does give the best hugs. Here are our friends. Yeah, you're allowed to be biased. Scorpia does give the best hugs. Oh, that's something that happened recently. That was actually something that was really good that happened recently. I took a trip an hour south from where I live to visit my cousin for his birthday. And I decided to stop at the Barnes & Noble after dinner because I really needed to use the bathroom. Oh, good. I'm glad your nose is a lot better today. Mine is stuffed. And I'm blaming it on all the dust that went up my nose yesterday at the Renfest. Anyway, I went to a Barnes & Noble just to use the bathroom and maybe, like, look around before going back home. And, well, first off, like, I noticed a bunch of girls, like, leaving the Barnes & Noble, and they're squealing and going, yes! Woo! And my first thought was literally like, yeah, that's basically me and my friend Tim when we're, like, leaving a Barnes & Noble, and I thought it was the coolest thing. And then I noticed that the Barnes & Noble itself is, like, even though the parking lot is packed, it just seems quiet and almost empty. And then I get further in, and I notice there's, like, someone talking, and there's a line, and I'm like, oh, there must be a book signing. So I asked this woman, Sarah, who, God bless her for putting up with me for the next 2 hours, told me that it was a book signing for N.D. Stevenson. And for those who don't know who N.D. Stevenson is, he is the guy who is responsible for bringing She-Ra back into... yeah, Tim can confirm. For bringing She-Ra back into the limelight and making a really awesome Netflix show. And then, and of course... is known for giving us Nimona, No, not pneumonia, but that was a dumb joke. Nimona, which is also on Netflix, but like I'm talking about the comic first. He was releasing his new book, Scarlet Morning, which I've been reading recently, and so far I really, really like it. Anyway, Sarah was telling me all about it. I'm like, what? And I knew that he created Nimona, but when I looked him up on Wikipedia, it for some reason it never clicked in my brain that he was the creator of the new She-Ra series. And so when I saw that, I was floored. Okay, I was freaking floored. And so, Tim just casually dabbing in the chat, of course. And so my next thought was like, oh my god, I need to get a book. I need to get a book, I need to get a wristband, and I need to get in line and get a signed book. I cannot leave without a signed book. And so I waited 2 hours, and I went there to go to the bathroom. I held it for 2 hours. And talked to Sarah until it was nearly our time to get our book signed, and it didn't pop into my head until that moment that I should tell my roommate, Azure Octave, what I'm doing and ask him to send me some of his fan art, because like Azure Octave is the reason why I got into She-Ra. Like, he's an even bigger fan than I am, obviously. Way bigger fan. And he was sick. Yes, I sent that message to gloat. It was kind of to gloat, but also because I was just like, no, he needs, like, I need to do something about this. And of course, Azure was also like, what? And so, I tell ND Stevenson just like how much of an impact he's made on my roommate's life, and just like how much I enjoy the series, and how Scorpio is my favorite character, and how Entrapta is my roommate's. And I showed him Azure's fan art, which he thought was pretty cool. And I was just like, I wish I could send my roommate something, and he's like, do you have something I can sign? And I was just like, not really. So he took out like a piece of like art, like an art card, with art from his new book, from Scarlet Morning, and he signs that. Yes, your response was, what the what? And all I can say was like, that was the perfect ending to like an already good day. Like, I got several pictures with him, and immediately afterwards I just zoomed right into the bathroom. And it was a wonderful time. Oh, I'll bet. No, I'm just reading the book right now. It's a good time. Anyway, enough of the lore drop. What am I doing? No, I'm not doing anything. I'm just... Oh, wait, I don't know you. What is it? A woodworker, you say? Well, yes, of course you were looking for me. I'm just, taking a stroll. Yeah, enjoying nature. Refueling my creative batteries, so to speak. No. I'm sorry, I just looked at, the score. Turn that around, gosh dingus, darn it. So you were looking for my genius, I presume. What is it that you need? That's not how you turn it around, Lynx. Anyway. A working desk. Oh yes, fantastic. Sure, I can do that. Okay, this is your chance. Don't mess it up. Just breathe.
So, yes, about that. My creative batteries are full, sure. But all this nature and this walking and some contemplating, well, it depleted my physical batteries. Thus, before I can start thinking about your commission, well, I'll need some food. You know, mind and body and all that. And, well, for an artist of my caliber, not just anything will do. I need you to bring me an exquisite, surf and turf. Yeah, that'll do. Oh no, why did I pick such an expensive meal? What if she thinks I'm not worth it? Should I change my mind? Oh no, too late now. I'm just so sick of eating blueberries. Well, what are you waiting for? Bring me a surf and turf. Or anything else, please, I'm starving. And we'll talk about the commission.
I know how to... Oh, wait, no, not on this file. I don't know how to make surf and turf. Oh, hang on. Oh, I should wakey everyone. Beef and crustacean. I have exactly 1 beef left. And I will do it with lobster. Makes me so mad. Sorry. I just happened to casually look at the score for a basketball game I'm watching, and we suddenly are losing. And if we lose, we are out of the playoffs. And that's just great. Oh, crap. It's one of those, like... Is there anything else I can do for, Oh, wait, no. I can't improve anything in his house until... I get the desk, because then he sends me, like, stuff about the desk and stuff. Or about, like, the rest of his decor. Well, I fed you yesterday. You're hungry again? That was mean. That was really mean. I'm sorry. Oh, I do have a cow. Okay. Don't you just love the outdoors? Stream time! Hello, Jaded Fox. How's it going? Is indeed stream time, and this I'm gonna try to make my last, as my last, like, official episode of Spiritfarer. Because I'd really like to move on to a different game now. Silk's up. But, by the way, I have really bad allergies. Yeah, it's a problem. How are you doing this evening? Hey, food coma is the best coma to be in. Let's go, Silk Song. How are you enjoying it? If you don't mind me asking. Aw, giving Daffodil hugs. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. It's so freaking... I'll bet. I've heard it's a hard game, but it's like a really good... It's a really good sequel or prequel or separate game to the... It's a good addition to the Hollow Knight franchise. That's where I was going with that. Yeah. Oh, I made 2 surf and turfs. Heck yeah. One for you and one for me. Nope. That's okay. That sucks. I hate that that's... I knew it was gonna happen, but I really didn't want this to be the end of my favorite basketball team's career. Oh well. Is my surf and turf ready? What, really? Right on. Best day ever. I mean, yes, satisfactory. And now for your little submission. I have very good ideas. Fantastic ideas. Don't do it. But we still haven't discussed my fee. Now this is absolutely non-negotiable. I will need 4,500,000 glam. 450,000 glams. 4,500,000. 450,000 glims. And that's the friend's price. For an artist of my talent, it would be blasphemous to ask anything less. And then be close again. And you'll see just how well I can do on my own. And you'll know I'm not just a lazy slob, and you'll fall in love with me all over again. I can't believe my plan is going so well, unless... one last thing, but of the utmost importance. I have a strict rule against mixing my professional and romantic life. So under no circumstances should you tell my partner in Oxbury about our dealings. You understand? No? Circumstances. My back is still killing me. I thought I was doing... Yeah, you might need to take some stuff for that. Maybe use a back brace for a couple days. Gotta be careful when exercising, man. Which is why I don't exercise at all. I'm kidding. Well, I'm not. It's actually a serious thing. But exercise, people, please. That is advice from your Auntie Tornado. Well, at least you made him work for it. Man, I wish they could have gone into overtime. I can only imagine how much worse it would be if I didn't have muscles at all back there. Yeah, I can imagine it too. Actually, I don't want to imagine it. Oh, my sheep are sleeping. I need to water my crops. It's a whole thing. There's always been something particularly great about living all by yourself. Don't be mad at me, Munchkin, but I did some fishing while you weren't looking. Yay! We love you, Astrid. How's she doing? She's close to happiness. How's Buck doing? Why did I put his house all so much? Yay! Thanks for the popcorn. Praise be Heller! These comfort delicacies bring tears to my eyes. No! No! Why am I doing this to myself? And bones to my belly. Come here, Buck. I need a hug. End of reg. Oh. Looks like the Lynx are no longer in the playoffs. That makes me really mad. Makes me really, really mad. Anyway, not gonna let that affect the game. I was in dire need of a spirit heal. My mana was low. Don't forget, guys, Buck likes Dungeons and Dragons. Yep. The Minnesota Lynx have lost their third game against Phoenix. It was a very close game, but they have lost. So yeah. Not happy. They were doing so well. And I really don't think, controversial opinion, and it's okay if you disagree, I don't think Phoenix deserved it. I don't think they deserved the wins. But, I think I'm also just being salty. I also haven't been able to see the games live, so, if they were actually working their butts off, then good for them. It's just that, when you see stuff like Cheryl Reeve getting kicked out of the game because, like, their head coach getting kicked out of the game because she was trying to defend her player from a really bad call, and your star player is out again because her ankle is twisted, and there's no foul called, something's wrong. So at least they made them work for it. It just seems like every time they were playing the Phoenix, it seemed like every time they were playing Mercury, like, they were doing really well, and then suddenly, like, Phoenix would just, like, somehow pick up the slack based on, like, the scores, and so, like, that's what makes me really, really mad. So, good job to Phoenix. I'm salty. I'm not happy. And I really do fucking hope you deserved it. Because I can't tell. I can only see what I see. Anyway. Found him yet? What? How much? 450,000 glims? Seriously, what a hack. That's way above what he normally charges. Where did he even get that? Oh, I understand now. The apartment next to mine is currently on the market. The asking price is 450,000 glims, non-negotiable. Very subtle, man. Also very creepy. You know what? I can't just let him fend for himself. He's so helpless. It's only been 3 days and he's already started conning innocent bystanders. Besides, I was already planning on letting him move back in. I just wanted to teach him a lesson. Just tell him he can come back, okay? But make sure he understands from now on he has to do some chores. I can't do everything for him. I'm not his mom. Honestly, you're a lot kinder than I would prefer to be in that situation. I wouldn't take him back. But I am not in a relationship with Eric Deskman, so it's all good. And I know I'm not riding through the stuff. I should, but I am legit just trying to get through the game. I'm gonna be taking as many fast travels as possible and like skipping through the mini games. We'll save that for another time. Anyone know why this cow is just randomly here? Or like how I'm able to raise like cows, chickens, and sheep on this boat? Oh, right. Treasure, 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 treasure. I'll stop for treasure. That's different. So what has everyone else been up to? She says casually. Wait a minute. Oh no, I thought I made it to Ambertown. Oops. Oh, I accidentally went to the fast travel because my mind was on fast travel. Okay. I spent more money on cards today, card protectors and stuff like that. Found a card that tracks prime. Prime what? Prime numbers. Okay. What does that mean? That it tracks prime numbers. Oh, Lily's here. Oh, wait, no, Lily's gone. Okay. We'll talk to Astrid real quick. This day is what I make of it. 2 of 6. Oh. I'ma hug you. The ones that are divisible by themselves in one. I know. I'm trying. I know what a prime number is. I was trying to say like, why? I guess why would a magic card be? It's a bit complicated to describe in chat. It's just a super. Okay, okay. That makes sense. I just. All right. Nope, you're good.
You talked to her? She said she'll help me back? Incredible! No more sleeping in the park. No more surviving off trash. Back to my dream life. Leisure and good food all day long. Thank you. Thank you so much. As a sign of appreciation, I'll even wave my feet. There you go. Here's the final design. Look at the curves. Look at the perfect fit of the material. Truly a masterpiece.
Yeah, look at those curves. Baby. The fact that it's so weird card. I had to, of course. No judgment. I'm gonna steal more berries over here. There's nothing against taking berries. But this guy over here will follow you if you cut down any of the trees. She's like, what the heck's the matter with you? And then he literally just follows you. He doesn't do anything like nefarious, but he does follow you around, and it's kind of annoying. Okay. Where is Gustav's house? There it is. Oh, cool. I just need 6 more silver ingot. In the meantime, we'll go to a place that Astrid would like, because you can go mining there. Eh. I think I have to do something there anyway, so. Oh, that's wood. Need to be in here. Let's not smelt the mackerel. This is the only reason why I want a second player, so I can do this stupid minigame. Because one person can man that one, and I can man the other one, and it'd be amazing. Yay! It's finally here. Look at it. Look at the curves. I don't see curves. Does anyone see curves on this desk? I don't see them. Look at the perfect model of materials. Truly a masterpiece. I'll be able to accomplish my immense work much more comfortably and glamorously. Now I must manage most of the smaller pieces by myself, but the larger ones, as the desk, we'll have to manufacture ourselves. Once I have received some designs from collaborators, I shall give them over to you. I'm sure you'll be, as usual, perfectly competent in executing them. I don't think he'll eat that. I need to make him either exotic or acquired taste. You're not even that hungry. But I'll still feed ya. Well, let's make some bread first. For Astrid. There's always been something particularly great about living all by yourself. I thought it was something where, like, I leave her alone every day. Well... I forgot I could do that now. Whee! Oh. I know how to mine things. Imagine not being able to not knowing how to, like, mine things after, like, you're more than halfway through the game. Because it's not feasible. They'd be like, how? How? My God, his hands cut off yesterday. Oh, God. It was gross.
There was that red stuff everywhere. That was so intense. Apparently the doctors were able to reattach them. Isn't that wild? Science is so rad. You could do almost anything these days. That was so morbid. Move! There's a form for every occasion. That's why they call me the Form Man. It's actually pronounced Foreman, but my way is funnier. Oh, there's such a nice breeze coming from the window now. It was getting really stuffy in here, but now it feels so nice. I've really enjoyed this game, you know. Lots of fun things to do, a lot of sweet moments. And I kind of like that that there aren't any, like, major, like, antagonists you have to face. Because you don't always need them for games. Well, hold your horses. I'm working on it. Oh, there we go. Oh, leave. I mind the sore for your walls. Okay, cool. Like, what's going on in... Like, what's going in is an objectively better card, but, like, decks are really a person. I'm swapping out a card from my Sarah deck, and it feels really weird. I don't know if I like it. No, I get that. Sometimes you just gotta do it. If you think it's gonna be a better fit, then you gotta do it. Just do it! Here, have some paella. I've never had paella. I wonder if it'd be any good. Oh look, carrots. That's something I need more of. Don't you just love the outdoors? Oh, I think I need to talk to her at the end of the day. Okay. So what I'm gonna start doing is... I need to start making my way towards, hummingbird. So I can get, like, my final mission started. This, unfortunately, might still take a couple hours. And I will be totally understandable if I don't have any viewers by the end of this. It is totally okay. It is a school night, and it's also the end of the weekend, so things are busy. You gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta do your sleeps. Anti-Tornado also says don't stay up too late. And then she doesn't follow her own advice, but still. Yeah, don't be like Auntie Colleen. Tornado. So. I try so hard. I don't even know why I bother at this point. You know, just casual name drop. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Oh. Thank you. All right. Oh, congratulations. I'm happy to hear that. Go ahead. I hope you have a good night's sleep. And thanks for joining me as you're active. Have a good night. Oh, please let me make it in time. Oh, right. It's our annual Como visit at Etul's house. Wow, the whole family's here. Except me. Look at Uncle Atul.
At the grill, obviously. Look at your face. You're covered from head to toe in barbecue sauce. And it's adorable. Mom is beaming. She's so young, so tired. Look at her eyes. Those are the eyes of someone who's not sleeping. Nighty-night. Nice job, Stella. Keeping Mom awake all night with your baby tears. Hey. I'm actually happy Mom's sleeping right now. She needs the rest. Plus, I get to talk to you all alone. And have a drink. Alright, let's turn to another page. Something from the middle. Another picture from when we were living in France. Gwen is in this one. We're riding our bikes together. You and Gwen would always outpace me, leaving me behind. I guess no one wants their friend's little sister running around them. When I was young, I admired her so much. Remember, she would disappear for months on end and show up out of nowhere? I thought she was so bold and amazing. Mom and Dad loved her. She was some kind of parent whisperer. Guess our home felt like her home. Oh, there's a postcard on the next page. It's from Japan. So the next one's gonna be in Furukawa. I will be right back. I need to blow my nose really, really bad. This day is what I make of it. Let's see. I would like that pirate outfit, but I guess I'm not going to get it. Oh well. I mean, who wouldn't want a pirate outfit? Like, seriously. Ah, that's good, good. So, does anyone have any funny jokes to tell? Or some cute little anecdotes, or... We should make up a story. Once upon a time, there was a little cat named Jonas. Jonas was a tuxedo cat and liked to get into a lot of trouble. But he never got punished because he was just so ding-dang darn cute that his humans didn't know what to do with that. The end. That was a great story, wasn't it? I personally enjoyed it. What am I doing? I suck at this. I should have just stayed put. There. Just kind of going through the motions now. Sorry, I kind of made myself sad. I shouldn't have, but I did. I have top fans. That's cool. Get off. Don't you just love the outdoors? She likes simple. Okay. Alright, next one is this way. Wait, what was Buck doing there? Ugh! He's dead! Need to find the Oracle. You'll know when you see it. Oh, I forgot. There's a quest for Buck in here, too.
Here. You're welcome. Aha! I feel big and strong. If you run into my mom, just don't tell her I'm here. I want this feeling to last a little bit longer. Okay, cool. The Oracle is the wisest being of all of Remelda. The siblings are back together. This photo album sure makes you look well-traveled, sis. There's Gustav. Listen up, because I'm going to read your embarrassing postcard. Let me find my famous Stella voice 1 second. Dear Mom and Dad and Lily, my trip has been amazing so far. I'm even making friends. What a boring thing to say. At this rate, the summer vacation will be gone in a flash. Last weekend I went to Shirakawa in the Toyama Prefecture. I took a tour to visit these beautiful rice paddies. It was an impressive sight. Next to these incredible houses at the bottom of the mountains. It was especially beautiful at night with the glow of the moon. Oh, Stella, you perv. What? He's an art curator from Germany. So basically, this might be alluding that you might have had a thing with Gustav, the burb. So there's some fun lore there. He's creating an art exhibition in Nagasaki. The tour was in Japanese, so he helped him with some of the nuances. He gave me his address and invited me to his show. Oh my. I miss you all. And I can't wait for you to visit me in a few months. Stella. P.S. Stay out of my room, Lily. I didn't. Wow. You were so outgoing. I don't remember ever being like that. So full of life. I was always a bit dramatic, let's say. I wonder if you went to see Gustav's exhibition. That was his name, right? I never got to go on that trip to see you. Dad got sick around that time. He had trouble walking. His body was swelling and everything hurt him. I never understood why they kept it from you. They probably knew you'd come back as soon as they told you. To take care of him. I got to see Dad get sicker and sicker. I wasn't able to do anything to help. I still remember your face when you got home. For a second, it was like you didn't recognize him. Let's keep going. It's not like you ever shied away from death. Basically made it your whole world. I'm sure you've got some pictures of when you moved to Montreal. Let's take a look. Aha! I can go in that house now. Live a simple life. Hello to you too. Here, you can have this expired food. Yay! Expired food! Oh. I am the Oracle. I see visions of deception and hardship ahead. I see loss, sorrow, and pain. I'm super serial, guys. I see hope, love, and joy. You will return to the world with a token of passage. Piece of soul already paid. An item of immense value. An obol. But Spiritfarer, this is not what you came here for. You came here seeking answers. You will find these answers in those simple numbers.
Okay, hang on. I don't have a... Okay, I have a pen. Okay.
These symbols will show you the way. The receptacle of light awaits. Nice. Aha! I win. You ought to you. His puzzle might be cryptic, but you will no doubt find the solution. Of this I'm sure. Roll. Oh well. No, I think you can figure this out on your own. Good luck! Sorry, I just didn't want to keep talking. I'm trying to move on here. We're gonna take a little nappy nap. Because maybe then Gustav will actually say something else. Don't you just love the outdoors? I don't like this. Oh, right. Here. Gustav, can you please give... Or did you already and I'm just not? Sorry, I'm gonna pause here for a second. Is this normal? Maybe I need to restart the game. Or restart my file. Hang on. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of frustrated that it's taking so long. Or are we waiting on Astrid? Because... let's see, so you gotta follow the lamps. Yep, there you are. Whee! Whee! Oh, right. I wonder if I did that or went to that one place. Yep, there we go. Thank Blob. Great news, Stella. I have just received a fantastic design for a fireplace. Cold. Oh, silly you. It's not for heating up the calorie. No, the hearth has been, since time immemorial, a central piece of any household. It assembles the tribe, represents unity, warmth, and light against the harsh nature. A symbol so fundamental that it is present in almost all cultures. This piece is a reinterpretation of the concept, a comment, if you wish, on the collective. I'm sure you will understand very clearly once it is built. I am sure I will as well. Now, how do I make this Nordic fireplace? I need 6 more zinc ingots and 1 steel sheet. And I think I might have all the materials for that. Oh, I should go here first. Because he said steel sheet. So I just need carbon powder. Okay, great. Let's go to the crusher. Smashy, smashy, smashy. And what was the other part? It was zinc ingot? Yeah. We love you, Astrid. Good. Oh, I need the zinc ingot. Up we go, up we go. Whee! Oh gosh, that is a tiny window of opportunity. Oh. Dang, that's a lot of zinc ingot. Oh, that has dairy in it? Sorry, man. Here, let's run onion rings.
Oxbury Shrine, right. And the last one I think is the Pine Grove. I don't... No. No. It's okay, buddy. Oh, I accidentally starved my sheep. Sorry, sheep. Note to self, don't starve your sheep. Or your cows. Don't starve your cows either. In fact, make sure you milk your cows too. Rat, rat, rat. Alright, let's go. I feel like I'll have better commentary when we're doing Silk Song. Boy, here we go. That's your first Montreal apartment, isn't it? When you moved out of the house to the big city. My big sister striking out on her own. Yeah, that place was such a dump. Sorry, sis. It was. You could decorate it all you wanted. All you wanted. It would always smell whatever your neighbors were cooking. It would always smell like whatever your neighbors were cooking. And you could hear them yelling at each other. The rent was probably so cheap. Plus, you were all alone. No roommates. Well, not quite alone, with Daffodil. Speaking of which, I'm still mad at you for taking the family cat. I don't remember us talking that much during that time. You were busy with work. I was still in high school, not paying much attention. I don't think we had much in common. Except death, maybe. For me, after Dad, I had to do something about it. I was trying to shut it out, but it kept coming anyways. I don't know how you can deal with it constantly. Working at the hospital with people at the end of their lives, around you all the time, helping those who were suffering in front of your eyes. There was Summer. Yeah, Summer is actually, like, married to your aunt or something like that. She did not go quick. That cancer stayed inside her and took its time. Even gave her some hope, but it came back harsher. Mom was devastated. It's probably for the best that Rose wasn't around to see it. Rose was so kind-spirited and fragile. Losing her dear Summer would have broken her heart. I remember going to Summer's house with Mom with all those plants and that heat. It was like a sauna. She said something about the body being like all living things, especially plants. I just remember being mad and sweating a lot. Then there were the friends you made along the way, Giovanni and Astrid. That Giovanni and his wife Astrid. To hear you talk about them, they were basically your adoptive grandparents. The stories that would come out of their mouths, the cheating, the lies, the heartbreak, all those headaches. Can you imagine what Giovanni put Astrid through? But she was right at his side at the end. Even if she had moved on, even if she'd found someone else, he was her one and only Gio, forever. They both knew that they only had each other in the end. That's how I want to go out, sis, holding the hand of the one I adore. I think I need a refill. Maybe stretch my legs a bit. I'll be back in a minute. Don't you go anywhere. You're so funny. Where can I go? I am in a coma. We're gonna sleep. And hopefully Gustav will have a new thing to say. I'm guessing I have to go to Nordweiler. Gramus Peaks. Okay. Okay. When it says to the tundra, I'm automatically going to assume Nordweiler. I mean, wouldn't you? That's the actual tundra. Rocks. Giant rocks. Yay, fishing! I might have to restart the game again if, like, it's gonna take this long for Gustav to... Whee! 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 Mmm. Oh. Yeah. I don't need it. Alright. See if that'll work. I can go... over here. Sorry, I thought this would be a little more clear cut. Love that. This also kind of reminds me of like there we go again. Forest temple music from Ocarina of Time. Is that just me or does anyone else catch that? Ah, oh, come on, Francis, I don't care. What a grand day. Oh, we've reached Astrid's. Munchkin, I'm so tired. So old. I can't do it anymore. I can't go much further. Will you do me a favor? Please bring me there, sweetheart. Bring me to where it ends. I will definitely do that, Astrid, as soon... Aw, lovers for life, that's... There's so much tension between the two. I suppose you only find your true love once. Gustav's gallery fully functional. Oh, there he goes. Gustav is ready to start filling it with pieces. While he should be able to do everything by himself, he asked me to stay ready. Name the bigger pieces that might need to be produced on site. I might be able to do this. Get these in one fell swoop. Oh, Stella, I've received the most amazing submission. This is a design for a clock. One of the strongest symbols of humanity dedication to rising above its lowly station. For the measuring of time beats the path to its accounting, which in turn allows for long-term planning. When the first humans started this colossal and seemingly pointless task of measuring time, they extracted themselves from the instant. They stopped surviving as animals. Instead,
They started surviving as a species. Humanity was born when the apes decided they would play timekeepers. Oh, sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. Anyway, I am quite excited by this new design, and I trust it to you. Max the minimalist clock. What do I need for the clock? So I need 4 gold ingot and 1 rose gold sheet. Okay. Seems feasible to me. Let's do the rose gold sheet first. Remember, people, things take time. Yay, I made it. Okay. Oh, it's one of those. Jesus. I hate this. Gold is so malleable, but I guess it burns easily too. Oh no. No, 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 no. Let's be cool. Cool, cool. Yeah. Whee! Okay. Let's talk to Lily one more time. I'm sorry this went so late, guys. It was literally just me. Like, I feel like if I can, I'm gonna try to do as much editing as possible so I can cut down the time from this stream, because there was a lot of dead silence, unfortunately, especially like when I was getting like really frustrated because my favorite because the team I was rooting for lost their chance at the playoffs or going to the finals. Anyway. Hey, I'm back. I'm sad to report that there were no cute doctors wandering the halls. Look at you. You look so frail. But even on your hospital bed, you're still gorgeous. Well, this whiskey bottle is half empty. Let's just go ahead and say you drank the rest. Do you remember that phone call you gave me last year? You had taken a sabbatical from work. I had to call the center to learn about it. Yeah, she took a few months off. She got some bad news. What a weird way to learn that your sister isn't doing well.
So you call me 2 weeks or something after. It's maybe 2 in the morning here. Your voice was shaking. I could hear you breathing heavily. You start talking about the trees around you and the air. No. Hi, Lily. No, I'm not doing well. Nothing, just talking about the trees and the air. You said it was cold. It felt like death even over here. I didn't even know where here was. It was silent, and then you said you'd be home in a few days. I didn't know what to make of it. Were you sleepwalking? Was that whole thing just a dream? I was scared. You came back and told Mom and me of your diagnosis. And now we're here together. Stop. I'm not gonna cry. I refuse. This is a good ending. And now we're here together. Mom is awake. And I'm awake. And I'm holding your hand. Stop. I can do this. I can do this. If you can hear me, I love you so much, sis. I can't do this game. This is why I need to finish it now. You're not alone in the woods anymore. We're here, Stella. You'll never be alone. You've never been alone. And now you can take Stella to the Everdoor if you wish. But I want to let Astrid and Giovanni go first. No, not Giovanni's already gone. I made myself sad again. Gustav. So we're actually going to take the long way. Feed the sheep. Shear the sheep. Well, I already gave you your favorite dish. Oh, she doesn't like sweets. Oh, okay. Cheese sticks? There we go. Feed the sheep lobster. Oh. No, I wouldn't imagine you would be. Do I have to save and continue again? What the heck with Gustav's... Gustav, what the heck? I finished your gallery. Oh. What? Yay! Thank you, Astrid. I am literally waiting on Gustav. That is the only reason why. Maybe he'll choose to. He'll choose to go, maybe. I guess we're heading out. Or after Astrid leaves. It's just that, like, you're supposed to get notifications, like, once he finishes his house. Oh. Guys. You're not here for me. Although I'm trying to figure it, like, are they here? Okay. We finally arrived. I feel so weak. Can we go now? Okay. Let's do this. I can't hold it in any longer. I don't think it's wise to live that long, Munchkin. Good thing I've never been that wise. But boy, am I old. And being this old is disappointing. You just end up being ugly on the outside and rotten on the inside. And it hurts so much. Life is suffering. It is hard. The world is cursed. But still, you find reasons to keep on living. I don't regret a thing, you know. I don't regret the struggles. I don't regret the hardships, the pain, the sorrow. And I've seen so much of it. Still, I don't regret what I've done or how I've lived my life. I just wish the world had been a better place. A better place for them, for us. But surely a better place for you, my dear. Yeah, I know, Astrid. I feel like a vast vessel with so many dusty rooms and cabins. I have so many of them. So many memories. Some of them are gone, but some of them will live on forever. In you, in others.
Mm-hmm.
I remember their faces as they trembled in fear. I remember their houses and the parties they threw. I remember their songs and their love.
Mm-hmm.
I remember their touch, their warmth. It's all fading away now, Munchkin. It's fading away.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gray, all white, all foggy. Yeah, you fan that fan, you sassy woman. Is it all gone already? I don't see much anymore. You're still here with me, aren't you? Don't do that. You're still here, Stella. Don't forget about me, please. I don't care about anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't forget about me. I'm telling you. I'll come back and haunt you if you do.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it coming. Goodbye, Stella. Just follow your heart. Keep smiling. Oh. I think this is the first one where it's been a happy cry. I think out of all of them, Astrid is one of my favorites. And she was the last of like the original, like the OG crew on your ship. That's gone. Shine on you, sassy lynx. You know what? I think that's why I like her. Because she's a lynx. And there she is. There's everybody who's gone through the door. Yeah, I'm gonna save the hugs. I'm gonna save the hugs for after Gustav. So you are. It is with great pride and unbridled joy that I present to you Humanity's Legacy, my finest exhibition yet. Not too bad, don't you think? An official opening? Oh, no. You know how I am. The spotlight is not for me. And besides, vernissages are a waste of time. Nothing but an opportunity for officials to run around, licking each other's... Well, you know what I mean. No, please continue. I want to hear this. Fezan, I entrust all this to your great care. I know I can trust in you after I'm gone. Oh, don't act surprised. You very well know I'm not the one to hang around longer than necessary. Okay, when I first saw this, like in the stream where I was just kind of playing for my own sake, when I saw that, he was just like, oh yeah, no, it's time for me to go. I was just like, you motherfucker. I was just like, that's it? And then I thought about it, it's like, his life is his art. So yeah, that makes sense. I'm not so fun to hang around longer than necessary. And I'm pretty confident I've done all I could here. Good old Gustav, always looking ahead. But it was quite exhilarating, this whole endeavor, wasn't it? You thought I was French for a little bit. Well, as soon as we pass by the other door, be a love and drop me off. It will be appreciated. Well, we can go right now if you want. I gather you're ready to take me away? Very well, onwards. Wait, did I make more? I forgot to. I always try to make. Oh, he's full. Okay, never mind. I try to make them their favorite dish before, you know, they pass on. Oh, he doesn't want one. Okay. It seems to me you were quite surprised by my request to leave. And it seems to me you still are. But you have to understand, Stella, that everything is but a meaningless arrangement of atoms. Everything you ever known, see, or experienced. Fortuitous circumstances, in the universal chaos humanity emerged. Not a tiny bit more purposeful than the rest, but with an incredible faculty. That of creating meaning, however fleeting it might be. You still kind of make me sound French, though. I don't like that. I don't like that. I have no inherent meaning. Neither do you. And we can create, organize, put in order, and thus create purpose and meaning. Transcends the primordial chaos. All of humankind does so. We create machines that are useful to take control. Machines take the chair, the one that subsumed me. But maybe also that made me truly realize the impermanence me, what impermanence means. For our numerous creations only have meaning as long as they are useful. And when finally they are needed, once again do they turn to heaps of metal and wood and bones. Melted back into the universal chaos. Stripped of their inherent humanity. And all our bodies and all our minds in a similar fashion. I do not yet know what to do about this. Usefulness is an easy way to meaningfulness, but not a trustworthy one. It vanishes as quickly as we do. And so it seems the only hope humanity has for transcendence is through art. Meaningfulness pulled from our chaotic minds. Not for utility, but for its own sake. And after the artist has been long gone, turned to dust, the art remains. Well said. And even after the last of all, the vast one of all humans will have returned to the primordial chaos. Provided that we have protected it, art will remain. And so it is that art alone is left in our wake. The only veritable form of transcendence to ever have been in our grasp. Damn, you are a wordy bastard, man. Proof of our existence and our pitiful efforts to raise our chaos. Oh, I missed this whole... Oh, I missed an entire group chat. Oh well. As with some unknown script from a long-gone power. I apparently missed a series of texts. Oops. Over here. Well now, Stella.
Ozymandias beckons. Let's go. I don't think I'm crying because, you're a wordy bastard, man. For those of you who have gone to sleep, I hope you're having a wonderful night. Gonna hug everybody. Yes, even you guys. Oh, he hugs you too. Nice. Summer. A tool. Beverly. Oh. Alice. Stanley. Gustav. And where's Gwen? Oh, there's her house. There we go. All right. Time to say goodbye. From this point onwards, there's no turning back. Do you want to continue? Oh, I forgot to save. Okay. Well. Thank you to everyone who joined me tonight. And thank you to everyone who watched this series. I had a lot of fun. And I'm glad you could join me for this. I know y'all have probably gone to bed now. Totally understandable. It's pretty late here. I've cried a lot. I have gained some new appreciations, and I've also had some resentments. And I also feel like this game allowed me to A, clear my sinuses, and B, gain a whole new respect for moving on. I don't like change, but
you know, change happens, and that's okay. And sometimes you still take a while to accept it, and that's also okay, just as long as you get there eventually. Death is easier with a cat by your side. No. Like I said before, the game's not complete. There's still a lot I have left to do, and there are still technically 3 spirits that I can take on the boat, but I meant for this to be the end for now. It's time to move on to another game and enjoy this music.
Flowing through the seas of time, memories that were left.
I hope this song isn't copyrighted.
Bring us closer to the end of this journey where we grew as
But yeah, no.
through the mist and storms in waters that
it was a good time. I love that they have a memorandum for, like, I'm guessing it's like relatives. That would be my best guess. I really want to sing along, but like I'm not gonna do that. But as you can tell, this was made with a lot of love, and it doesn't surprise me that Thunder Lotus doesn't have a lot of a lot of games under their belt, because they try to take their time and make sure it comes out right, just like Team Cherry, which is why I am glad that they took their time with Silksong. Yes, I was one of the people that raged about it, but I'm also really glad that they got to realize their dream. Also, this song is really, really loud. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. Unfortunately, I can't change windows. The singer kind of reminds me of this indie group called Kara, which is a German group that sings Irish music, ironically, but they're so good. I like their songs. I only have one of their albums, but I like it a lot.
Together, my friend.
Appreciate life, especially in these hard times. Check in on your friends. Check in on your family members. Send some random letters. Just have a good damn time with your life, if you can. I hope you can. Thank you all so much for watching this series. If you liked what you saw, you can leave a like, favorite, subscribe. I don't make any money off of this, but it does keep you in the loop. Next time I stream, I will either be doing a Twitch stream working on Libra because I finished Virgo. Or I will be starting Silksong, or I will be playing Harvest Moon. One of those. Just keep your ears open. And until next time, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate you all coming in. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right with this. Have a wonderful night.